Drop 122, November 6th, 2017. What does money buy? How do you prevent tampering? Why is the media so overwhelmingly left-wing? It didn't start as a movement. It started as a restlessness, a feeling that something beneath the surface of the news cycle was fundamentally broken. We looked at the screens, at the constant curated noise, and finally allowed ourselves to ask the questions that were forbidden. We weren't looking for a cause. We were looking for the truth. Are they trying to erase history? Is the population truly free? We were told that history was settled, yet the records told a different story. When we pulled back the curtain on the past, we saw the inversions for what they were. It wasn't about choosing a side. It was about stripping away the layers of a narrative designed to keep us from seeing the foundations of the institutions that still govern us today. What if you could see the connections between Snow White and black pop crumbs? Then the pieces began to click into place. When you realize that the bad news isn't accidental, but part of a rhythm, you stop being a passive observer. We began to look at the lineage of those in power, tracing figures like Hillary Clinton back to her college-era mentor, Saul Alinsky, and his tactical rules for radicals. We realized these weren't random careers, but calculated paths. We weren't being led. We were being guided to connect the dots ourselves. Crumbs will make bread. Are you prepared to look? It's a simple promise. Follow the crumbs, and you will eventually find the bread. Every piece of information we uncovered felt like a step out of a fog. It wasn't about being told what to believe. It was about being given the tools to reconstruct reality as it actually exists, independent of the influence we'd been under for years. Are you ready to see the boot crush the serpent? When you finally see the machinery of the deep state and the influence of the media for what they are, there is no going back. The imagery of the struggle, the suppression of the truth versus those of us standing against it, became clear. The operations are real. The tension is real. And for the first time, we were no longer fighting shadows. We were on the side of clarity. Total commitment. Where we go one, we go all. Is it time to connect the faces? We reached a point of total commitment, not to a person or a title, but to the picture we had finally managed to paint for ourselves. WWG1, WGA. It wasn't a slogan, but a recognition that we were all seeing the same landscape. The pieces of the puzzle were finally laid out. Pray, Snow White, Godfather 3. Can you see the horizon? The script was never meant to convert. It was meant to awaken. We stand here now looking toward the horizon, no longer bound by the stories we were fed. We hold the knowledge, we understand the symbols, and we keep watch. The seed of the truth is planted, and finally, we can see.